It has been a while since I have adjusted to this place. I have been staying in this small excuse of a room shared with another since 2023. So far my roommates have changed each year. Things started to take a weird turn when the owner's father died in his room. The old man was quite old and needed a helper for everything, and stayed in the same floor as my room with the helper, outside of his room keeping watch. The old guy would be in a strange state of confusion and make distressed noises. One time I was awake late at night about 1-1:30 a.m. I heard shouting of the owner lives in the upper floor, that he would break the old guy's limbs if he does retreat to his room. After that incident, the house was strangely quiet. Few weeks down the line, the old guy exited the world. Although the house has always felt dark and damp, but it felt uncomfortable as strange cold and humidity would linger in the air. Dust piled up. The bulbs would dim slowly at first, then grow faint. At night, the dark felt occupied. I dismissed this as many of my weird sensory experiences, but one night I was aware that I was asleep, but I was also awake. A strong pressure pressed me down onto the mattress and I was unable to move. It whispered into my ear as if it wasn't enough. The voice vibrated in my brain with the repetition of "I will stay here. I will stay here. I will stay here." More than being scared, I was confused and immobilized. I had sleep paralysis before, but this was definitely not one of them. After a lot of struggle, I managed to regain some of my limbs feelings back, but still unable to open my eye and the pressure pressing on the left side of my head, this time with the whisper not stopping, as if trying to brand its voice in my head. I punched the air when I gained enough strength. Only after that was I able to open my eyes, and of course there was nothing but my night lamp, dimmed to the point that the darkness seemed to pulse around it. I switched the light on, but I felt as if the window, which was dark, had allowed whatever that was harassing me inside, because the only opening in the room at night was the window to my right, and I slept most of the time facing that window, which didn't open to a scenery but a wall. The darkness in the window wasn't dispelled by the light I switched on, but felt like it was waiting. Since then, sleep decided to have a toxic relationship with me, and sometimes would grace me with its relief, but most of the time wouldn't even acknowledge my existence.